Hello everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer, your evil overlord, and welcome to another stream of Rise of the Reds. Joining me is none other than the Hunter.
Hello folks!
And yeah, there's a couple of new things that happened, right? New mercenary stuff has changed around the mercenaries.
Yep! And a bunch of other things that will be coming up soon.
Yes. Anyway, I've opened up a 4-player map. We're gonna do a 1 versus 1. It seems that Al Bundy has joined in. He's been in my chat for quite a while today. He was actually here before the old time, the old stream time. He thought that we would start at that time. I was like, wait, do we have to wait 5 hours? Yes. And hello, Vasily, who actually just left. Al Bundy, Deathringer, Ed Sato, Electron, Gammaman, Innocent Man, Jake, Buzz Eye Violin, Luna, Mr. Kim, Nathan, Pyroman, Devil Risen, and Lost Skywolf. And Alestor as well. Right. I am waiting for anyone else that's wanting to join. There is the Hunter. Playing with the ECA, I see.
Was playing with the ECA.
Was, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Russia last Friday. While getting completely hammered.
Yeah, I saw most of that.
Yeah, well, so anyone who wishes to join for the first game, jump right in. As soon as we have another player, I'll select a 2-player map. Yeah, we'll do this one. I'm doing fine. I received some very awesome news today.
Oh yeah, the new Overlord game, I assume?
Oh yes, that made me a very happy bunny. It's like 2015. It's gonna like revive my childhood fun games. We've got War of the Overworld, which is a spiritual successor to the Dungeon Keeper series. We've
I've heard about that.
We've got Carmageddon Reincarnation, and now another Overlord game. Oh!
I myself have been pretty hyped about the new version of Brutal Doom, which I'm looking forward to.
Oh, there's a new version of Brutal Doom coming in.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
okay, go right ahead.
it's coming out on the 5th of June.
Ah, yes. And it was actually Nugget Emerald who told me about it. So.
Ooh. That's also fairly recent news, because from what I saw it was only 2 days old, the news that is.
Yeah, I guess so. And Deathbringer saying glad that you are co-commentating, Hunter. And hello.
Yeah, although it would be more useful if we had someone else in our game so that we could start co-commentating on an actual game.
Yeah, instead of just talking about nostalgia. Which I don't mind, but you know, we got a show to run here, so please, people, jump in.
Let's see if I can kick some people to get into the game.
Let's not forget Rise of the Reds 1.85 revived my childhood, because I grew up playing Command & Conquer games. Oh yeah, sure. It's not about your childhood, it's about mine. Your evil overlord's childhood. Right, we've got Franco PC.
There we go. That seems to have worked.
Oh, you don't have this
I'm
map.
guessing that I'm gonna. Oh no, wait! Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Just a second.
Installed a update of the map?
No. It's just that when developing the mod, I have a test map, and I don't like to browse through like an entire list worth of maps to find my test map.
I know.
Also, apparently, I'm ghosting.
You're ghosting. Then no, you're not.
There we go. Now
There
I
you go.
should be in. There we go.
Trace is asleep in Kazakhstan. Well, is he asleep? Well, I haven't seen him on Skype today though.
He is currently away.
Also, hello Dutchie. Well, we're waiting for someone, so Nugget Emerald, jump in. Also, hello Goldlike. Way far in Alberta, Canada. Yeah. All quiet on the Western Front. I guess. There he is, Nugget Emerald.
Oh.
So, I said River War. Did I not? Toads.
Yes, I believe that was the map.
Right, Al Bundy. Accept. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 69. Everyone is loading.
Yep.
That too makes me a happy bunny.
Right, here we go.
First and foremost, let me turn up a little bit. Oh. Just as I was turning on the music. Okay. Let's try that again, gents. Apparently we had Gla versus Uza.
Yes, indeed we did.
Right, I rehosted. Yeah, that is a forbidden word, and for the reason that people in the more recent past have literally said, I'm hoping for a mismatch. And that started to become a thing here, and thus I was like, yeah, let's not do that. I don't want to see that word in my chat whatsoever. Right, now I got Emerald is back in. Just waiting for you and Mr. Bundy.
Yeah, I was just double checking if I didn't actually mess up some files somewhere, because I have been doing some tests with the patch and I thought that I removed everything, but I just wanted to be sure.
Very well. Right, let's try this again. A 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, 69. And everyone is loading. No, you didn't use bad words, but because of people, I made it a bad word. No?
You go ahead and start a game without these gentlemen. I have a feeling that I may have missed something and that something is screwing up here. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that real quick, and you can run this game with these gentlemen in the meantime.
Very well.
And then I will resolve that in the background and simply commentate it from the stream.
Very well. Also, hello Sarah Phoenix.
Yeah, well, he does have version 1.1 of SWR-Net, because otherwise he wouldn't even be able to connect.
I guess so. Hello Wilkins. Abado. I wanted River War. I shall have river war. Ah, Albany is back in. Right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 69. Everyone is loading. Safari, Sagudi. And I guess it was you. Sad to say, but I guess it was you.
Yeah, that was probably the case. I probably forgot some files, but I didn't know exactly which one, so I'm just doing a clean install right now. I have backups for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But that will take a few minutes, so I'll be joining in the next game. And in the meantime,
well.
as I said, we'll I'll just observe from the stream.
Yes, also hello, Shadowy. Right, so we've got China versus ECA. And I'm gonna want to ask China building a supply depot over here near the large supply pile. I see an excavator moving down over here. Is he gonna go all the way up here, or is he just gonna station up here and build from there? Oh, look! Al-Bundy sold his region command.
Yeah, that's a 0-hour tactic.
And it's not gonna work. Listening out.
Well, he's going to get $1 from it exactly, so I guess he can buy some extra candy from that.
Yeah. Well, he's building barracks over here, though. Actually, you should make it so that if you sell your region command, that you can't even build anything. That you need your region command in order to build anything.
No, that's just going to make it very
That should teach
frustrating.
them. That should teach them.
Well, I think that the troll $1 when you sell it is enough. Now, if I were to do that, people who would actually know how to play the game properly would also suffer from it, because if they're on the defense and they may lose their region command, they will immediately be screwed because they can't build anything, as you just said.
Yeah, okay. All the barracks over here is getting shot. Out comes the fortification after this tower has been garrisoned. Couple of Panzerfaust. There you go. Got a barracks up here. Supply yard, supply yard. No one's going for the north just yet. Where you've got a hospital, 2 oil derricks, oil refinery, and another large supply pile. Or supply dock. Oil derricks in the southwest as well, of course. Field command going up for Al-Bundy over here. As well as a new fortification, or another fortification. Dragon Emerald is capturing his oil derrick, also building his propaganda center. Al-Bundy already got his oil derrick over there. Started to capture one of the oil derricks and is now going for the other one as well.
Well, at least he's building a field command, so we'll be able to build more excavators.
Yeah, true. The question is, does he need that though?
Yes, I would say he does.
Yeah, especially since I already see 3 Battlemasters moving in over here. Completely open, undefended area. As he's now building a vehicle assembly. And I do see some Felons and some Panzerfaust. It's not gonna do that much, though. Driving by. Hello. Nothing wrong. Nothing to see here. So many farmers. So much potential evil to spread. Well, your field command is back off his base. Shepherds. Yeah, those 3 battle masters are gone. Pretty much.
They could have used him to run over the infantry, but I guess he didn't.
Nope. Although, no he does. Drive over 1. But in come 3, 4 more, so yeah. Solar reactor is up here in the southwest. I'm seeing more blue blobs, dots driving down here. This time 3 battle masters accompanied by a dragon tank. It seems that Nagan Emerald has captured northeast here, except the oil refinery, which he'll probably do in a couple of moments. And what's this? Research facilities going up. Yeah, too bad that your dragon tank is a tad slower than your battle masters, eh? No troop crawlers, I am of sad, says Dutchy.
Yeah, troop crawlers are very important for the propaganda bonuses early game.
Uh-huh. And of course they add to the horde bonus. It may just
yeah, but
be
it doesn't
that
appear to
one.
be having enough units.
Yeah, okay, but it may just be that one troop crawler that you need to get the horde bonus.
It does also contribute to that, yes, that is correct.
That's what I need. Well, there's a troop crawler with Nukeneers. Ho ho! Oh, Nukeneers. There we go.
Hello CCCP, welcome.
Hey CCCP, how are you doing? I missed you last Friday. I was getting drunk off my ass, so you weren't there to see it.
Dutchy seems to be excited about the Nukeneers.
Yeah.
Which can indeed be transported by a vehicle, although they do take up 2 transport slots each.
Oh. Right. Yeah, so? Maybe that. Ah! I don't know the command or the thing anymore. Probably it's just a guessing like that. There you go.
Oh, that looked rather painful.
Yeah, that does look painful. A couple of mini nuclear bombs on your base. There you go.
And then, as the Merc says, we watched the meat go flying.
Kablooey! And the troop crawler with the Nukeneers goes bye bye. Driving away.
That would be the most smart thing to do, yes.
Yeah. Deployment zone is going up over here, while Albondi does have a serious control of the southwest. Dagan Emerald should focus more on the northeast. Well, what complements the Nukeneer? A new cannon.
Or a hard with nuclear rockets.
Yeah, true. He has 2 of the 3 supply docks. Of course, he also has his supply pile over here and the supply warehouse over here. So, yeah. Okay, ECM tank, battle masters, and dragon tanks. But that's the Lynx transport. That doesn't survive. Do I have a problem with you and welcoming? Not really. I mean, it's your investment of time and effort, not mine. to be honest. Right. Tigers. Oh, how I hate tigers. They are annoying.
It's probably because you had a bad first impression, right?
It's just that they're capable of everything. And they don't have to like... They're just annoying, to be honest. Oh, listen to him.
Although on the chart of most annoying units in the game, I would say the Grad is still at the top.
The Grad?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it is. It's really annoying. I mean, yeah, it's...
The moment it was introduced, it was the most loved and the most hated unit at the same time.
Can't imagine.
Basically.
Can't imagine. Another new cannon comes up with 3 more Battle Masters, as this one new cannon is bombarding the bunkers over here. But a serious lack of anti-air is gonna screw Nugget Emerald over, as the Harrier is just opening its fire, and in comes the Tiger as well.
Yeah, that's gonna end badly for him.
So in the original Generals 0 hour, the Grad didn't even exist?
No, it did not. It was actually the Scud Launcher was the primary unit.
Oh, okay.
Which works kind of similar to the Tomahawk, except that it didn't have homing missiles, and the missiles did a lot more damage.
Yeah. Okay, now we're having some Twin Fang. Although we should move it closer, of course. We should have had like a couple of Gatling tanks there, but he's moving 2 Twin Fangs in.
And the Twin Fang should have been there like yesterday, basically.
Not 3 years ago? I'm seeing some mortar tracks here.
That's because the Tiger missiles are not missiles, they're just dumb rockets. They don't have any sort of tracking mechanism of any kind.
Rob Lopez, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate it, as I'm only now 2 away from 900. And 102 for the new Q&A stream that I wish to hold. As a 1,000 follower special.
Yeah, it's basically this, all of the dumb rockets, in the sense that they don't really have homing, are usually not affected by ECM. This also includes the rockets fired by the Grad, the Buratino, and such.
Gotcha.
I see Black Lotus moving into the base.
Well, you see her, I don't.
I just scrolled right over her from at the stream, and I see her, like I could just see her walk past the bunker in the that he didn't blow up with the new cannon yet. But by the time I say that, I see that, then she might not be there anymore.
Oh, I found her. Whoa, something blew up here, or it just got cancelled. But there is some stealth detection over there through the recon helicopter, so she will be found. She has been found. And it seems that Elbond is moving in here from the southwest. No, that is mortar. Lotus has been found. It's the marksman.
Base
Hello,
race?
Ivan.
Not sure about that. Hello, Ivan.
I don't know either. Sorry, I didn't think so like that.
I still wonder why he didn't rebuild his region command yet, because he's obviously, if he's killed a bunch of units, he's gonna get general's powers, and there's just way too much that he is unable to use without it. Seems like a really odd thing to do. Like, I can get it that some people might do it who originally played a lot of 0 hour competitively, but in this particular situation,
it's useless.
Yeah. I don't really understand why he did. I mean, he does know how to play ECA, because he's clearly building on using all the units and their abilities, so...
Uh-huh. Hunter, does the no deflection also work on cruise mode for the Tomahawks?
Yeah, it does, because the cruise mode missiles are still, as the name says, missiles. So a little 101 for you people out there. A missile is basically a rocket with any sort of guidance system, as in that it is actually tracking in some way. And a rocket is basically something that doesn't do anything after leaving the tube and just keeps going until it runs out of fuel or it hits something.
Okay. Now I see the region command being built up over here in the central western area.
And Lopez 4, or
Rob
I'm not sure how
Lopez.
to pronounce it.
Rob Lopez.
Yeah, sorry for butchering your name there. The demo truck demo traps are not supposed to be getting any of the benefits from these particular upgrades that you're mentioning. That's just for the ones that you built.
Hey Electron, yeah, the stream has been going on for about half an hour now. Hey, Xatus. That's the Kashak, I guess. That I heard.
Could be. We do have a Chinese player in the game.
Uh-huh. So yeah, I guess that the Kashak was being used.
Mm. Yeah, that was a cash hack. I just saw it on stream.
Okay. Dragon Emeralds should use some Hans. I could use those. How can where is that? Huh? How can the breeder reactor and the war factory be like EMP'd?
And that's because Frank Jaeger is sabotaging them.
Ah, Frank Jaeger. Yeah, gotcha. I thought it was, yeah. I thought it was Burton, but then I was like, no, that's USA.
Yep.
What's that guy's face again?
Mr. Jaeger.
Jawohl. Praise the Lord, Doomy. The Overlord, Doomy.
I don't see any overlords in the field yet, though.
Nope. He went for nukes, so I guess he didn't use the breakthrough strategy.
That's a likely possibility.
Uh-huh. Well, you said some Hans, here's the Han. But there are Jeopards there though. I think only 2. Hopper tanks? Yeah, so we went for mass production, optimized production?
Mass mobilization.
Mass mobilization.
Mass mobilization, which
Wotan.
unlocks optimized production for your war factories.
Yeah, well, with the Wotan,
to Jeopards and a Wotan, that's goodbye.
goodbye, air.
Well, team none, as the name implies, that means no team, which means that they're both enemies. Electron. Otherwise, it would say team 1 or team 2 or team 4.
Yep.
Or 3.
Minefield dropped down inside of Magon's base. Probably to try and prevent as many casualties as possible. More hopper tanks coming out. They just don't have the stable isotopes yet. Frank Jaeger just oh, Dragon Emerald is calling GG.
Yeah, I mean, he could probably destroy his main base with the units that he has there. But there's still another base, which is very heavily fortified, which he wouldn't be able to break.
And he's losing position down here as well. I mean, especially with that bulldog turret. And pretty much nothing left that is really offensive. Yeah. The game glitched whenever he leaves now? Huh?
Oh, that's right. But that's only applicable if the power is sabotaged, and the power is not sabotaged right now.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Like, he only sabotaged a bunch of factories, he didn't sabotage the power as far as I'm concerned.
Now, he did sabotage the breeder reactor at one point, but not at the point that he quit. Yeah, that Wotan is gonna be annoying here. And I finally see a cheetah in the air. Oh wait, the hull has been upgraded with new cannons. Nice! Hey Cody Pop! And... boom! Lol. Albondi's now trying to capture the breeder reactor.
Not sure why, but okay. It's not like he needs the power.
No.
Although I suppose it's a one way to of getting rid of a building.
Because they don't leave a tactical nuke. A different kind of nuke.
I think he's referring to the crate. I think the public version has a glitch where the topple wreckage automatically picks up the crate, but I've since then fixed that.
Okay, so that is going to be fixed in the patch.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be
Yep.
up very soon. TM.
Yeah, the plan is still this month, and there isn't that many days left in this month, so...
Nope. Well, it seems that Nugget Emerald hasn't given up just yet. But he needs to hurry up. Last Friday,
well, considering that Al Bundy is building base defenses in his base perimeter, I don't think it will take very long.
Yeah. Yes, I did drink rakia without water. It was only a little bit, not even a full shot glass. That I didn't like, but with water it's like acceptable.
I remember that. You took the full shot glass, and it was just the moment when the music started to become really epic and dramatic, which, as Omega Bolt commented on, that it was actually so appropriate for the moment, which was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't an entire full shot glass. It was more like 75% filled. But yeah, that was not really like the best experience I've ever had. Not the best tasting thing I've ever had, but it's not something I mind, actually. Manticore. Seems that Al Bundy is almost ready for rank 5. But in that case, he should really have built his R&D compounds on the opposite side of the river. Or his research facility. Well, dan Manticore. Arnold!
Ja!
Arnold! Well, he hasn't selected it yet, so Not there yet. One factory's getting smashed here.
I'm just seeing Albany there going, Arnold!
Yeah, that's why I said it. Arnold! Arnold!
Yeah.
Oh, a bomb will drop. This is GG.
Did he surrender?
Not yet.
Well, it was GG the moment he said it, but...
Yeah. Hey, Victor Bomber coming in. Yes, I did like that Corny Pop. Nope, not surrendering yet.
Feel the wrath of the shoe salesman.
And I'm gonna vote has been defeated.
You have been defeated.
There we go. Right. You think you've got everything sorted?
I have everything sorted.
Splendid. Thank you, Zeta Phoenix. Gold Mike and Dutchie. Or Rocky Shores. Feed me players.
Feed me play. Well, there you go. China mirror match.
I see China versus USA.
Oh, okay, that's just changed then.
Very well. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't see Dutchie
1.
pinging. Oh, no, there we go.
Yes.
And everybody's loading.
Is the Shock Trooper my favorite infantry? I'm willing to say yes.
Shock Trooper's a badass. In
I
every
mean-
sense of the word.
Yeah, I definitely like using him.
And we're also going to have more different types of shock troopers eventually in the future, with different types of weapons and capabilities. But that is all for in the future, and you will see that in the updates in due time.
Well, now please keep it in English. At least now I know you're Dutch.
Albany is Dutch?
No, Luna.
Oh, right.
There. Sorry.
Yes, Luna, the shock troopers do not surrender. And for certain infantry which do not surrender, or wouldn't be logical for them to surrender, we have certain specialized death effects. As in if you, for instance, try to flashbang or capture a GLA terrorist, they will actually run around and then eventually blow themselves up, and shock troopers will not surrender themselves to the cause, so they just suicide themselves by blowing their own head off. Quite literally so, as I just said.
Sudoku! I guess the Dutchie may have actually misplaced the building here. The barracks. Unless he did it on purpose, just to
There's a lot more coming. Sorry?
Unless he did it on purpose to
Didn't
try
mean
to
to
get rid
interrupt
of the scout drone over here. The Predator drone, was it not? And to get closer to the oil derrick. That could be the case.
And yes, Cornpop, there will be a lot more features. We've already clocked quite a few changes in terms of balancing and also just streamlining the mod itself to make certain things easier to use. And the mercenaries that you've seen in the update are part of that. Although the other things we cannot really show because it's just you know, gameplay changes. But as I've said, it will be released this month, so you'll be able to check that out soon enough. It won't take another 2 years for us to do an update.
No. Unlike another mod that I know.
Well, unlike us as well, because you know, the time between the last update before 1.85 was also 2 years.
Yeah, okay, but it's not like you're saying like, yeah, we're gonna release one in a couple of months and then wait 2 years. And that you actually already show stuff months in the past.
That kind of happened in our case as well, though. But yeah, we originally didn't intend this to take as long as it did. But when one thing came with another, so we basically said like, you know, we should update the Russian buildings, and we should update the Russian vehicles, and we should update this and that. For one thing came another, and we actually ended up, you know, doing stuff for 2 years, and then until some point this year I said, it's okay, now I'm gonna draw a line, we're gonna get this out there.
Okay. I closed Steam, I closed Origin, it should run a little bit smoother on my end, at least.
Yeah, that's something I always do beforehand, that I close any sort of content program or content management program or game library thingies, like Origin, Steam, etc.
Okay. Right, Dutchie started to plop out some tanks.
Yeah, I haven't been paying much attention to the game actually, to be honest.
Me neither.
I see that it also has secured both the oil derricks on the little island with the lighthouse.
Yeah, Dutchie did that.
Goldlike also, I keep saying Godlike. Goldlike also secured his oil derrick, but beyond that, not much.
I think both oil derricks, yeah. He did both, yeah. And the secondary supplies over there. And Dutchie just sent the 2 infantry that captured the oil derricks inside of the bunkers leading directly to the bridge. Dutchie now building an airfield. Already has his propaganda center up. Sends out the troop crawler. Already has another one. And civilian building is being bombarded by the fire bases over here in the middle.
Yeah, although any damage that they can do is already instantly repaired by the dozer behind the structure, so it's not going to go anywhere.
Nope. I see a couple of Crusaders. I also see 2 Humvees. And I guess just
Goldlight just built an airfield and is going to tier 2. Dutchie's still in tier 1 at the moment.
But he already has an airfield. Just build another power plant.
What I think about the new policy for Steam mods. Currently it still is just for
Skyrim.
Just for Skyrim, yes, thank you. But what I think about it, I think it's not necessarily a bad idea, but the execution, how it's done right now, is not something that I really like. It's because Valve actually gets 75% of the cut that they make from the mod that is being sold. And of course, they are legally in the right to do it this way. But if I were to have to deal with a company with these conditions, I would not sign the papers, basically.
Yeah, 75% is a little too much if you ask me. I'd say that like 50, 40 probably, because of course, you know, the content creator deserves to have a larger portion, or at least a large enough portion. But getting 25% is definitely not.
But in general, the idea of people being able to make mods and then earn money with it is something I'm not per se against. because I've actually watched a couple of other YouTubers popular YouTubers, who made comments about the system, and they're basically what one in particular said it's kind of similar how people can earn money on YouTube, except that models are not always the people who just do it for free because it has to be free, or it's traditionally always been free. Because if I could make money in a fair system for any of the mods that I ever did at one point, I would probably do it. But as I said, only if it's a fair system.
Well, Dutchie opening up the assault with a couple of Inferno cannons in the meantime. One of the fire bases also setting fire to some trees. And that was some EMP, I'm guessing.
Hold the line.
Although I don't know what exactly caused EMP.
And Corn Pop, you are right about that the models could leave it in a buggy state, but you could say the same thing about early access, and people are also buying those. So
yeah.
at the end of the day, like I've said on a couple of other people, if you don't like the system, vote with your wallet.
Yeah.
If you don't buy anything you don't like, then everybody else doesn't buy it, then they will probably stop the practice, or at least change something about it. But if you're gonna buy it, just like people do with all the pre-order bonuses and DLC for other video games, then their companies see money in it and they're gonna keep doing it because apparently there's demand for it, and as such, that's basically how business works.
True. And be honest, I have seen people saying to you that they would be willing to pay money for Rise of the Reds.
Right.
So there's definitely an incentive from the fans of Rise of the Reds, or a bunch of fans of Rise of the Reds, to say like, yeah, if it was possible for SWR to like ask for money for the mod, that they would definitely do it. And
yeah, but there's no legal currently right now. There's no legal way for us to actually do that, but except for donations, which we are very happy to accept, and we've been getting quite a lot of nice donations from people as of recently, and for which I'm very thankful. If anybody who donated is watching, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Although Rise of the Reds is most definitely going to stay free, so nobody has to worry about that.
Yeah. The point indeed is that what also is going to happen is, because of the price cut that Steam gets, is that people are afraid that modders are just going to really overcharge for their content. Like what currently should be, for instance, a 5 or a 90 cent or 50 cent sword, just a single sword would be a mod, that they would ask for like $5 for it.
Yeah, but if anybody is smart enough, they would not buy that, and then eventually the modder itself will probably see that, and he would lower the price.
Unless he doesn't care.
Yeah, but then why should we?
True. But the thing is, you can't guarantee that the modders in question will have the same love for the product as, for instance, SWR has for General Zero Hour and Rise of the Reds.
But yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I basically just already summed up my opinion, but I don't think it's a bad practice. But the execution right now is not all that great. Same with the whole green light thing on Steam as well. And like the underlying thought is pretty great, because people can vote for games to be available on Steam, but a lot of copyrighted games, or games that contain copyrighted material that was used without permission, ended up on Steam because there were just hundreds of thousands of people just voting for them. Including games that actually ripped off artists and music composers, or just made a complete carbon copy of another game that was recently released. Like, there was, I think, Hotline Miami, which is a fairly new game that was released, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And this week a spin-off version that was made by a bunch of Russian developers.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Was put on Steam, but it was a really poor comparison by it.
Yeah, I've seen that. And it was originally called Hotline something else. It wasn't Hotline Miami, but Hotline Kvaster or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
So now they changed it to something else Kvaster or something. But it is just Hotline Miami 2. It's really buggy, it's really crappy. And then Godlike is putting some defenses around this base. I see a couple of Cyclopses. Also producing a few Tomahawks. But look at the blob of tanks that Dutchy has.
I think it's a bit early to just say that Steam is greedy and all that, because they're a business. A business needs to make money, simple as that.
Yeah.
But I do agree that the practice, the execution that they did right now is not the greatest. But then again, when Steam was first released in 2004, and everybody had to be online all the time to download Half-Life 2 and updates for it, everybody was raging about that as well. In the same way as I'm seeing it right now about the mods. So I think people are mostly a bit overreacting and not looking up all the facts, or they're just afraid that a lot of their stuff is going to cost them money now when it was previously all free. But at the same time, I think it's a very positive development if modders could, you know, monetize their work and then earn money with it. If there's enough people together for it, you know, they might eventually even, you know, get enough money out of their mods to actually make something like into a full game. I mean, Dota games like League of Legends and Dota 2, they all came out of basically a mod map for Warcraft 3. I mean, that was just an entire game that spawned out of nothing but somebody just made in his in his attic room with his computer, and he just made a mod map, and that basically became an entire game type on its own.
True.
And also the fact that, you know, if you can make money with mods, it will also get more talented people into modding, because the level that for instance with Rise of the Reds, the amount of work that we put in certain things is very comparable to a proper indie developer, except that we don't make any money for it.
No.
Several of our texture artists and modelers have actually worked professionally at a company before, for instance.
Like Ingram, right? IPS?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
IPS
and Lewis.
Yep. Yeah, Lewis works at a game designing company, and IPS is indeed has worked on several animation videos that have aired in cinemas in Germany.
Yep.
But yes, Mr. Kim, I concur. Godlike, not Godlike, saying that. Godlike is getting his base hammered into the ground by Dutchy's blob foo.
A long range
And no amount of tomahawks is going to stop that.
Nope. Well, it's not really cooking with Dutchy, because I don't see dragon tanks and I don't see Shenlongs. Well, at least see paladins. But Dutchy's actually being pushed back. Although,
yeah, but I also hear an artillery strike and a bunch of other things coming in.
Yeah, that's a
napalm strike and an artillery barrage.
Indeed.
GG incoming, yes. One war factory stands.
And one power plant and two deploy zone, supply drop zones.
Drop zones, indeed.
Look at how those missiles arc.
They did a nice...
Yeah, nice little spiral.
That happens when a missile somehow fails to get it connect to its targets initially, and then it just starts to spin around randomly. That happens very rarely, but it does look very cool when it does happen.
I also like it how sometimes those missiles actually go 90 degrees down. It's like, oh, I need to stop here. Down. I actually had a match against Godlike last Friday. Although I don't remember whether...
And you rushed him, and then he sort of just dragged on.
Yeah. I don't know, was it during the server request part or not?
I think it was, actually.
Yeah. That one unfortunately couldn't get uploaded to YouTube. Well, that was a fun match.
Yes, indeed it was.
All 3 matches I had last Friday were fun. One even against the guy who runs the CNC beams on Facebook.
Ah, right, yeah.
And 59.
59, I think, yes.
Although I got my ass handed to me during that match, but then again I was pretty drunk already. I think I would have had a little bit more of a chance if I was sober, but I pretty much would have lost still.
CCP, Doomhammer and myself do actually have plans of organizing an official tournament for Rise of the Reds at some point in the future.
Yes, and it's to be honest a thing that I've been playing around since the announcement of Mental Omega Beta Revision 2 back in March 2013. I was doing it for...
It never happens.
Nope, that was for Mental Omega, but in September, when there was still no Beta Revision 2, I kind of lost interest in that, and sometime in October 2014, yeah, I suddenly started playing around with like that same concept for the tournament for Rise of the Reds. And I've actually opened up a topic where I'm like looking for feedback and ideas within the beta testers. And I've gotten some good ideas though. Got some good feedback. Ladder matches? I wouldn't know how to do that.
Wait, what?
Ladder matches.
I'm not entirely certain what that means either.
I guess something like a soccer league.
I suppose it could be, yes.
Like an actual season that, you know, you've got like 32 players and they just have to play against each other like 2 times a year or a season, I guess. But I don't see the fun in that really. I mean, the tournament is something you really play for keeps. Now I feel silly selling off the CC for $1. Yep. It says 50% of its value.
Not for command centers.
Well, is anyone going to...
But that's a fair point that he brings up. Maybe I should alter the tooltip.
Yeah. If that's the case, then yeah. No one's gonna challenge Emin. Then? Nathan, perhaps? Rock the K? Ivan? Innocent Man? Etsato? Corny Pop? Anyone? Sarah Phoenix! This should be interesting. The path. No, Nagan Emerald, 1 match per player per stream. That still stands. Oh.
Nope, Sarah Phoenix dropped.
Yep.
It's back in.
Split it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 69. And it doesn't load. Which really does not surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah, it happens. It seems to happen more frequently with him, even if when he does ping the chat, right?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
2v2. Only 1v1. Yeah.
For now, 1v1s indeed.
We could at some point even do like a 2v2 tournament.
I'm not actually sure about that. I mean, 2v2s are fun, but it can be very one-sided in the sense that, you know, it's always two people ganging up on one and then kicking him out, so to say.
True.
I mean, all the big leagues are 1v1 tournaments, even with StarCraft.
Yeah, true. Righto. That's already been an hour.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I'll be right back.
I'm not sure if he's bothered by his warbound or if he's just going for a piss. I suppose he'll be able to answer that when he comes back.
No. No, actually I had to go to the toilet, Dachi.
I figured it would have been something like that. Alright, the gentlemen are back, so we're good to go again.
Well, let's go and tournament Blizzard.
StarCraft tournament Koreans always win.
Yeah. Oh, oops. A 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 69. Now he's loading.
Yes.
Disable the cell command center.
That is an option. Not one that I necessarily like, though.
Does all command centers sell for $1?
Yes.
Yes. And how's that with the other structures? Not $1. It's just to punish those. It is just.
And not so much to punish them. It's just that it's a very odd mechanic. I mean, you sell your command center, or you can build an extra tank or vehicle. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can see how that was a thing in competitive 0 hour, but it's not something that I then generally liked. And I can be pretty damn certain that it is not a design intention from the developers that it was supposed to be that way.
No, because in other Command and Conquers, when you would sell your command center or your like.
If you would sell your construction yard, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But it's not the case here because we have builder units like bulldozers, excavators, cranes, etc.
Uh-huh. Right, Mishka spotted down here.
I'm also seeing a single listening outpost moving forward.
And already getting shot at. The Sarah Phoenix went for a little bit of an urban capture strategy here. Garrisoning the forward buildings. Sending out a conscript. Comrade, wait! I just want to shoot you! Sarah Phoenix building a war factory up in the back of his base. Don't think I don't see you, comrade. The plow truck. Perhaps the prisoner, the POW truck. Now, people have been showing a lot of interest in that one.
The POW truck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I did consider it, but it would just be very gimmicky and very forced to add it because there's absolutely no functional reason to have that unit. And Al Bundy, other structures still sell obviously at 50% of their cost, with the exception of supply centers, which get a bit less because you still get a free truck with them.
Gotcha. And we're going for tier 1 over here. And we're not gonna have Tomahawks and Paladins for Sarah Phoenix, unfortunately.
No, instead we'll just have Sentinels. Lots of them.
Yep. VP over here in the southeast.
Seeing some RPG guys in the east. Not sure what they're going to be up to. Probably up to no good. Oh, he's harassing his economy in the
Yeah, southeast.
southeast.
Already spotted that one with a BMP.
A minigun team and a battle master are coming to intercept.
Uh-huh. Smoke grenades. It's a shame that Twitch now has that new it's months old already. That system which automatically detects whether like music is copyrighted or not.
Luna, if there was a way to include the POW track without being forced and very gimmicky at best, I would probably have already done so. If I come up with some other way in the future with the rest of the developers, then maybe, but I wouldn't hold your breath.
Tingshi Tao, welcome to the channel. Popsicle Man as well. Let's see who else. Hardano, Skyfall Zero, Albody, etc. Let's do it. Got gold like that.
Sing Tao, that was actually the name of one of the generals in Zero Hour.
Oh,
the,
really?
Nuke general. The Nuke general, no less.
Ah, the General Tao that I
Yes.
heard about. What's his full name?
It's pretty funny how that Schmel Trooper is killing the Disruptor team one by one there.
Yeah. Oh, there's Evan's famous Overlord. Look, man! I'm on the battlefield! Except that this Overlord isn't evil. So it's not me. That's the fake Overlord.
I don't know, if you put a bunker on an Overlord full with tank hunters, that's a pretty evil Overlord. And it even has minions in that case.
Yeah, true. Well, he's going for the Gatling one, it seems.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, the Overlord on its own is a pretty good anti-tank vehicle, and then you plonk down a Gatling cannon, and it's anti-infantry, anti-air.
Yep. Oh, yeah,
Hello.
yeah, hi. If you like what you see, please consider leaving a like. Because I'll be one away from the beautiful 900.
A follow.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
What did I say?
Likes are for YouTube.
Likes, oh yeah, follow. If you like what you see, leave a follow. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, and it likes to go for tech rushes. Get an Overlord and a...
Although I think it's gonna bite him in the ass here really quickly because
I see,
you know,
yeah. But
Overlord's all fine and dandy, but all these but the Russian gunships are gonna eat those things up like candy. I do see Black Lotus moving in, however. He's like right the east side of the barracks right now.
Is there a Rise of the Reds dev in? Yeah. We've got Sarah Phoenix playing, and the Hunter is the lead developer of Rise of the Reds.
Yes, that would be me.
Well, Sarah Phoenix, you cleared out that area, southwest, southeast, so you can take that. But you don't need shock troopers, you need conscripts with goggles, because Black Lotus is like literally the back of your base.
I don't think does he have the goggles? No, he does not. But this is going to be.
Well, he does have
This is going to be bad for him. I think he's going to go ahead and capture the command of the bunker right there. Yep, there we go.
Bunker Overlord with flamethrowers? Yeah.
capture a Russian barracks, get some shock troopers in there for a real party.
Oh, she's been spotted and killed. But not
Did
before
manage
war
to capture
factory.
the wall actually before that happened, though.
And a command center, of course.
Yeah, although Serafix still have plenty of excavators, or not excavators, cranes around to rebuild. And he has more money, and Ammon hasn't attempted to capture that supply area, which means he's missing out on a lot of cash.
Yep. And I'm really starting to like the blackout nodes for Russia. I've been using them like every single match that I've played since a couple of weeks. Just like blocking off your opponent's view. Even if I'm not using totems, it's just fun to just like, okay, I'm gonna deny you some
Vision.
vision here, and then there, and then there, and then here, and then there, and then here, and then there, and I'm gonna put one in your own base so that I can have some more scouting done.
Minigun about to get some quick kills at Ammon's base.
Spotted. Spotted. The bunker is almost ready up. Yeah, it's ready. Another free crane.
Yeah, the bunker lords are a lot more useful than Rise of the Reds because the in the original 0 hour, the bunker didn't provide any sort of damage bonuses to the infantry inside.
Nope.
Whereas in Rise of the Reds it provides the same bonuses as when they would be in a building, which makes them a lot more effective.
So Phoenix loaded up some infantry inside of his 3 Hinds. See some more infantry over here. I'm guessing that those were shock troopers. Ah.
I see a lot of shock troopers at his base actually.
Yeah. Also, hello, White Demon. And we do just rebuild the supply depot over there in the east. It's getting bombarded there once again. No defenses. By Hinds. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the things that's the risk about tech rushing. If you tech rush, you can possibly catch your opponent off guard, but if that doesn't happen, you essentially cripple yourself because you're spending so much money to tech up.
Yeah, absolutely no defenses. So if Phoenix could move in, and if he has shock troopers in there, could just land them and start blowing up everything.
Has that many defenses, but it's just, you know, there's not even units out. That's probably more important in this case.
Well, he's got 2 Gatling tanks over there. And look at that. A blackout node inside of Evan's base at the back. That's something I like to do. I just usually mess up the execution on the timing, like... yeah. There you go. Oh! Ooh, rank 2 backfire.
Yeah, this is GG. I mean, he doesn't even have to move in anything else. He can just finish him off with the Hinds.
True. Absolutely true. I've just got nothing. Also lost his oil derrick. And the minigun team? What are you gonna do with the minigun team?
I'm not sure about that either. Maybe he thought they could shoot at air.
Nope.
But
He's calling GG.
Not. Yeah, that was GG a while ago.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, what you saw Evan do here is a tactic he likes to use as China. Most of the time it seems to work. But if you're prepared for it, then yeah.
Soda, are you referring to the first non-SWR developed Rise of the Reds?
You have been defeated.
1.0 or 0.7 or whatever.
It was 1.0, but it was a different version. It was developed by a different team. I was part of that team, however, but it was a very different mod back in the day.
That is. And Xaoru.
Which probably means that he is from Russia.
Either that or he likes Russia. Because he plays as Russia, if I'm not mistaken.
Appears to be the case, yes?
Let's go on for the Forgotten Freedom. I'm already as observer. Splendid. First of the first.
Yeah, it should actually still be on the download page, but for your convenience I will drop a link.
Okay, seems that Xanis wanted to play against Nathan on stream. You'll have your chance after this one.
There you go, so that should still work.
I think the link isn't really proper. Because the number is wrong, but you should just copy the entire link. Ah, Berkut.
Yeah, copy the link and put it in your page, yeah. Okay, Berkut.
Desert Battle. Oh my god. What? About forum. Oh, you got a question for you? Gotcha. Okay, goodbye, Gordy Pop. I guess. Yeah. EFG is called. See you on Wednesday. Why not tomorrow? I'm playing Overlord tomorrow. That's way more. The Diral Salmi. There is a tutorial video on how to use SWR. Emin actually made one. And I think that you're gonna make something then? Soon?
CCP, we did make an announcement for the Shockwave to have an anniversary release this year still. So that's going to happen.
Great. There you go. Right, we are ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 69.
Our last gentleman is not pinging in the chat.
But he is loading.
Oh, but he is loading.
Yeah, you can post links because you're a regular here.
The cheat cheater. I like that.
But she always cheats. Cheater!
Oh, this is actually a train map.
Why do you think I picked it? Are you not into trains? What's my favorite minion in Overlord 2? Well, I like the... It's not the minions I like. I like the fact that minions can actually mount animals. You know, the greens can mount the spiders, and the browns can mount wolves. So that's a really, really neat feature. So it seems that Xaoru is making a cash in over here on the opposite side of the rail. Vehicle assembly and barracks over here. Like, wait, CCP leaving? No, Cordy Pop was leaving. You're playing... What? You said you were playing something.
I was playing something?
No. Cordy Pop said something.
Phantoms, apparently.
Why do you want to play that?
No idea. I don't even know what kind of game that is.
Oh, me neither. It's not interesting enough. You should be watching me play Overlord, because that's way more fun.
Unfortunately, it's not that simple.
Nope. Alright, Xauru is making good use, capturing the oil derrick and the repair depot.
Should be focusing on the northeast, however. That radio station is definitely a prize you want to take as fast as possible.
Berkut is already going for the one in the, southwest.
Yeah, using a single Lynx transport with his engineer.
Yep. And he already has it. Does the engineer have, by the way, a higher capture or a faster rate of capture?
He has a faster capture rate than regular infantry, yes.
I thought so.
Oh, and he's immediately using the radio jam.
Uh-huh. Don't know
Or the
what,
communication jam. I don't know on what, no. I'm clicking on everything and trying to find out what. Oh, he did it on a bunch of his base buildings. His barracks, now his power plant, command center, and that's it.
Oh. No, just this power plant and command center, or... Oh. It's me dropping out here. Because I'm seeing everyone drop out.